Jacksonville, Florida. It's first-round action from the Midwest region, the 6th year in Division I, and here they are in the big dance. Franklin, Daniels, Ricks, Lewis, and Farquhar. John Gaffney, along with Earl Walton and Paul Fea from Fort Pierce, Florida. On the outside, Tyler Hero, newcomer of the year in the SEC. He drains it.
Yeah, that's where the length is going to really hurt.
Higgins, the drive, the bank, no, follow goes.
When they get those opportunities to run, the bigs are generally there to clean up, and there's a good example.
End of the regular season. He did come back in the SEC tournament. Keldon Johnson, another fantastic freshman. Leans in, tip-in goes.
We'll see what happens as the story develops.
Trey Lennox is in for Abilene Christian. Travis, a back in, a spin, and the big shot is good. Lennox looking to pass it off. Jaron Lewis, the senior from Orlando. Kick. Farquhar, a three. 8-3 Kentucky.
They will play hard, though. They'll be aggressive.
The finger roll. Foul called. Division II in the Lone Star Conference. Free throw, Virginia.
Usually I get a layup here. Not tonight. Something totally different, and they have to react on the fly.
Wildcats trying to build on their lead. Hero off, but follows it for two. On the rim from Jaron Lewis. Johnson crosses over and gets to the hole.
How athletic they are, how long they are. They could just dominate each and every position so far.
Lewis likes the matchup, and it's rejected by
Florida to start things off. Just can't get a set little hold there. I think that might have been Richards with a grab again.
So they tried to here, went 500, showed some signs, and then busted through this year with their first berth into the NCAA tournament. High-low action. Reed Travis waited a long time, and a foul called.
Wins out to get a fouling opportunity.
And a foul on the redshirt freshman underneath. They are 1 of 10 from the field. Hero. Left hand, that is pretty. For John Calipari.
Back to the 1-3-1 look.
Catch and fire. Quickly, no. Montgomery can't get it to drop, but even F. Austin back in 26. Shifting Johnson, 6'6", 211 pounds to that 82-78 shot, 54%. And still fell to the Volunteers, who then lost to Auburn in the championship game. Farquhar in the post. Challenges and scores. Montgomery to Quickly, 7 to shoot. Travis way outside. Quickly makes his move. The floater short. Caught. Johnson. Kentucky 20, Abilene Christian 5. Entry, Jaron Lewis. The feed down low. High off the window, Jalen Franklin.
Advantage of it, so good job by Abilene Christian.
Franklin's the senior from Little Rock, Arkansas, really runs the show for the Abilene Christian Wildcats. Stopping 4 from the field, 8 points for the grad transfer. Ball movement, Franklin on a kick. Lewis lines up a 3, count it. Now, Tyler Hero returns for Kentucky. Multi-dimensional weapon for John Calipari.
Good hands again.
Travis steps through and takes up a...
Just realize what hit him just on that move.
Redshirt freshman Jamal Baker, extended action. Johnson, no. Follow, goes down for Travis. Hero ahead. Quickly the Euro, denied. Jaron Lewis in a run out. Lewis to the rim. Set up there by... Touch out high, hands to Hero. Hero strokes it, knocks it down.
Yeah, if you haven't...
And recruiting at a higher level. Inside, Lewis can't get it to drop, but he is going
the way with just how enthusiastic he is. You know, he could have been against Kentucky.
Chris Beard, head coach at Texas Tech. Joe said that's his best credible friendship. They're connected on a daily basis. Nice drive there by Higgins.
Obviously, Kentucky has the power and the manpower. Almost do exactly what they want, even though they slowed down just a touch.
Spin by Higgins, small against big, and then for ahead. Higgins, little dribbling exhibition. Hero could really shoot it. Tyler, 7 to shoot. Hero anticipates. Hero streaks in for 2. Montgomery screen, Higgins drives and kicks. Johnson a three. Bottom. Attempt. Just over 16.5 three-pointers per game. That's 10th fewest in Division I. And a foul called out front behind Sam Houston State. Rims out for Frank Lee in the NCAA tournament for Kentucky.
And just a little bit of a push right here for Hero to finish off another leg.
Picked up by Franklin. Franklin gives it up. Lewis, the up fake, and the lay-in. Jaron Lewis, the all-time leading scorer at ACU in the program's Division I history. Reed Travis is hacked. That the pain is a 10 out of 10.
It escalated rather quickly, I would say. He and the NCAA tournament, there's no getting around that.
Lewis way outside, shot clock down to 5. Gives it up. Franklin fires, connects a three. Keldon Johnson. Now it's Ricks.
Play it in 4-minute intervals and see what you can do.
Lewis strip.
Team all conference for them this year.
A little bit of an Higgins gets a high pick from Montgomery. Roll to the rim. Montgomery rises up. Missed it. Follow is good. Reed Travis. Defensive end. Played with Cleveland and Baltimore, Atlanta, the Jets, San Francisco, and New England. Actually won 2 Super Bowls with the Patriots. Johnson cans it. Will be able to handle it in the coming years. Franklin the bounce. And the layup goes for Peyton. Last year, Wildcats lost in the Sweet 16 to Kansas State, 61-58. Hero on a kick. Johnson, good-looking stroke. Trey Lennox back in. Pleasant drives. Nice look. Gives it up inside for the easy. They come up on 14 minutes to play. Hero drives in. Rejected by Hero there defensively. 5 on the timer, splitting defenders. Ricks, the floater.
Can confirm that is corduroy on Grant Boone.
It is.
Coach has one suit and Grant Boone is in corduroy.
I like the feel of corduroy. It goes down for Keldon Johnson. Tournament game.
We've seen him shoot the basketball from long range, but also the ability to take it oop.
Clay Gaiman called for the foul. He just checked in. Off to the races quickly.
Nice play.
Denied. Franklin feeds the post.
Trying to get some isolations, but they have to watch out for Richards from behind.
Lewis drains it. He won a couple of state titles at Lake Highlands Prep. Four seconds of the second half on 6 of 11 shooting. Free throws.
Competition for them is different than what they've been playing all season long.
Daniel short on the jump shot.
Yeah, but for the most part, the players have done what they're supposed to do.
Lewis sticks it. Tight defense there from Damian Daniels. Screen. Didn't use it. Johnson a three. Bottom. Keldon.
Because him and Higgins has to be that combination of the point guard position.
They've made one another better throughout practice this season, going head-to-head. Jump shot goes. We approach the midway point of this second half. Johnson thought about it. Spins. Leans. Wow. Tips it home. He's explosive. Ricks. Right down the middle. Lost the ball. And a foul call. Higgins doesn't take the three. Kick. Reed Travis will.
Watch out.
Way off. Kick it. Baker lines it up and buries it.
Continue to get the second chance points. A little deflection there.
And a steal by Higgins. Gets inside, doesn't get the roll. But he is going. Got better. His conditioning was better.
Yeah, no shot now. Doesn't take a lot of them, but when he does, he's pretty efficient. Shoots it at 42%. He's
Hero. Outside. Baker. No.
A little pull down by Montgomery.
And a reload. Higgins kick. Hero. Oh, he missed 2 in a row. Vacuum cleaner on the interior.
And the ball kicks back. He gets good position, and then goes right back up, brings it down just a touch, and finishes it off. He moved his feet beforehand, had pretty good position to start. But he
first 2 of the night. Richard 6:31, under 7 minutes to go. Franklin, shake and bake. Farquhar, a three. Senior, actually won 3 state titles in football and 1 in golf at Throckmorton. Floated up. Richards slams it down. Travis. Spin. Wow. Deuce. 15 points on 8 of 10 shooting. He's got 9 boards. Ricks is fouled on the perimeter. Will take a seat. Peyton Ricks. Junior shoots it at 8. Lewis. Under 5 minutes to play. Farquhar extra feed. Corner pop. Ricks for 3. Hero the cross. Extra feed. Johnson. Dribble drive. May have gotten away with the travel. Doesn't matter. Hits the floater. 3:28 to play. Second half. Hero. Step back Jay. Sweet.
Boy, it is. Is it ever sweet?
For Tyler Hero. Little fend off. Nice move inside by Franklin. It at 60% this season, his senior year. Rebound. Knocked around regulation at this point. Did enter the arena using a scooter. Richards tried to. Richards, sophomore from Kingston. Very high expectations when he signed on to go. Crossover, Franklin. The scoop to the hoop. Shot clock down to 2. Johnson gets it off. Offensive rebound, Montgomery. And a foul and make his point in a demonstrative manner.
Watch out. That's exactly what
He's just trying to work that shoulder. He just got underneath.
But I thought there was an intent to kind of ride and go underneath. I don't think anything will.
Richards misses. Richards dives towards the rim to shoot. He goes down.
And I don't see a whole lot of guys. Maybe we're see a lot of guys who look like managers on the bench over there.
3. A steal by Daniels. Taken back by David. 6th year. At Arkansas, Little Rock, and the Southland. And Kentucky gets it done. The Wildcats cruise